Hello there, this is DBT and these are the rooms. And alright, let's continue playing some more Asphalt Legends Unite. And today, we're gonna be having a look at the boss event with the car that you see on the screen right now, and that is the Bentley Continental GT Speed. And this is because while the boss events that I've covered before haven't been particularly interesting to me at least, I heard that this newest one, it's actually quite different and maybe more challenging. So we're gonna be trying it out, see just how difficult it is. And maybe we'll have a look at another TLE because hey, why not, we're here. But before I jump into it, if you enjoy my content, please hit the like button on this video, subscribe to the channel, because doing these things help the channel to continue to be discovered, and in that way I can continue making this content for you. So go ahead, like and subscribe. But alright, so daily events, boss event right here. Now, like I said, we've already have done several, or how many have been? Like 2 or 3 boss events before. I think it was in the previous season, whenever it was. And overall, these are supposed to be considerably difficult AIs to defeat, but we found that they were actually not all that difficult to do, at least for people that are used to doing multiplayer and things like that. Maybe for people that aren't necessarily like super experienced on that, they would find it a little bit challenging, and that is fine. Obviously, everybody has different skill levels, so I'm not trying to judge in any way, shape, or form whether or not you found it difficult. It's just that for me, for example, that I do play a bunch of multiplayer, the boss event didn't seem all that interesting. Like I said, this is with the Bentley Continental GT Speed. It's a Class A car. Over here we have it at Gold. It's a free try, of course. I don't think I've ever talked about this car, but being a 4-star Class A, it seemed like it's maybe not a fantastic car. It doesn't seem to be particularly fast. But in general, this is a very agile car, very fun to use. But let's see how it goes over here. This is literally going to be my first time ever doing this event, so let's see how that works. I think it's like one of those 2-minute races, though obviously it's a little bit less than that, but still. I heard, by the way, that you cannot knock down this guy. Is that true? It is true. No knockdown. All right, that is already good, because that was the thing in the first boss events, well, the first several boss events, that you would knock them down and yeah, that was it. They would not be able to catch up ever again, unless you really messed up in the race, so yes. But okay, I'm glad to see that over here they removed the knockdown on them, so that adds a little bit of an additional difficulty to it. Now I'm shooting ahead of my opponents, and that is not because I'm driving great, but you know, fine. And like I said, my experience with this event is not necessarily what's gonna be your experience. Obviously, we all have different skill levels. I'm not a fantastic player, obviously. I'm not terrible at the game either, and I do play a bunch of multiplayer. Oh, look at that, he caught up to me. Nice. So, again, my experience is as a multiplayer type of guy. Oh, he's going on the other route. I don't think that's a better route to go, so... interesting. Okay, I'm just gonna stick to this route because I think this is the better one. While the other... oh, God. The other route does give you a bunch of air time. Uh-oh, I'm gonna miss the jump. No, I didn't miss it. I did, kind of, no. I'm fine. Don't panic, people, I got this. Yeah, anyway, that other route gives you a bunch of air time, but I don't really think it's the better route. Either way, as I was saying, I'm not an amazing... oh, God, oh, Jesus. I am in no way, shape, or form an amazing player at this. I think I'm just an average player. Oh, that was a minute and a half race, so that wasn't too bad. And there we go, we beat him. Nice. I will say, however, that was not just, you know, it wasn't a walk in the park, considering that it's an AI, and normally against AI, you just leave them like so far behind. This was actually pretty alright. I did enjoy that. I can see why some people might find that a little bit challenging. So I'm gonna do the race once again. Ooh, okay. Sure. I don't have the Unite Pass, but sure. I mean, I don't need these blueprints because I already got the car at, I was gonna say 5 stars, no, at 4 stars. So I don't really need them, but I'm gonna do it once again just to see how this continues to feel. Because hey, once again, that was kind of interesting. I'm gonna do the exact same route and see if I can improve my time a little bit. But yeah, color me surprised. This definitely feels better. Just the fact that you cannot knock him down, that's good. Now, in case you've never... I found this little thing on this jump. You want to go straight up and instantly start drifting mid-air so that by the time you're landing, you're already drifting. Because I've tried a bunch of times drifting as I land and I end up going way too wide. So if you ever have troubles in that particular turn, that's how I do it. I'm not saying that that is the most effective way of doing it. That is just the way that has been working for me. And yeah, seems consistent enough where whether it's in that direction or the opposite direction, you know that you also gotta do a jump like that in the opposite one. Yeah, I think it's fine. Now over here is one of those that maybe you want to world ride if you have a car that cannot drift. This car, however, can drift, so I don't know that world riding is the best method of doing this, but you'll be fine. And yeah, no, as I was saying, look, I'm not a big fan of Bentley. I've never been a big fan of the brand as a whole. I don't like very much their cars, though the Bentley Continental GT3, because it's a race car, I like it, big wing and all that stuff. But in general, Bentley is not my thing, and yet this car does drive very, very nicely. So yeah, I remember when it was originally released, a 4-star Class A car didn't feel, it looked like, oh my god, this is not gonna be good. But then turns out that it is pretty agile. I believe that it can even do floaties and stuff. People are like, whoa, actually, this might be pretty good. And you know that speed isn't everything in this game. The car may not be fantastically fast, but if it performs good, that's good enough. All right, I think I shaved like a second or so from my previous lap. Can I improve it further? Yeah, I probably can, but I don't think I will. That's enough just to show a little bit of this event. Because again, someone told me like, hey, DBT, you should check it out. It's different. Once again, and like I said at the start of this video, how difficult you feel this event, how difficult you feel that this event is, probably just has to do with how much experience do you have playing against the ultimate proper bosses of the game, which are the multiplayer races, right? So if you have experience in multiplayer, you may not feel this is amazingly difficult, but if you're more used to just grabbing against the AI, then you might find this a little bit troublesome, and that is fine. It's just a little bit of practice and you'll get there. I did say that I was gonna cover another time limit of it. Oh, by the way, does this have a leaderboard? No, it doesn't have a leaderboard. Okay, fair. I do want to try this event because I don't think I've done it at all. The can somebody tell me how to pronounce this? Mahotsav? Mahotsav. I don't know. I probably am butchering it. I surely am butchering it. But anyway, this event has been running already for a bit. And this one does have a leaderboard. We'll see where I land with them. So the rewards are going to be just kind of like, eh. Okay, this is what I guess is worth it. That is going to be, how much is 15 times 5? That would be 30, 60, 75 tokens. Okay. And some blueprints for the Aston Martin Vantage GT12. If you've never driven this car, if you don't own it, it's a fantastic Class B car. So yes, okay, once again, here's the free try at gold. Not insanely fast, but acceleration, it's okay. Handling, it's amazing, and nitro is also very, very good. I've always thought of this being simply a better Corvette Grand Sport. Now, granted, it does have a little bit lower handling and a little bit lower nitro, but overall, I think it do be better. It's what, like, I know it's faster, I just don't know by how much. Okay, let's get into the race. Oh, I forgot already what did I have to do in order to get the tokens. Man, I should have paid attention. It's fine. Let's see how we do on my very first run on this race. Maybe I'll get something half decent. Maybe not, depending on how much I mess it up. So I don't normally do a lot of TLE videos, because in general, I don't know that is very interesting. But again, I appreciate you guys giving me some suggestions like, hey, why don't you make a video on this? So that's why I'm here. If you guys got other suggestions of what else you want me to cover, just please don't tell me Clash, because I rarely, if ever, do Clash. I mean, I do it on my Nintendo Switch account, but you know, that is so sporadic in general that meh. But if there's something that you would like to see me try, and again, this is not like, hey, here's how you do this race in an amazing way or anything. That's not me, all right? I'm not here to show you, ooh, this is the way that you get to 5% or anything like that. I'm not that type of player. This is more like, hey, here's how you get the results that DBT gets with his normal driving, because he doesn't do anything too fancy, because he's not that good at the game yet. I keep on saying that I'm gonna be trying, oh, I do know about this bit trick that you wanna hug that wall to get a bunch of airtime there. I keep saying that I do want to learn how to do a bunch of things in the game. I just never really commit to actually learning it. So I know, that's my bad. That is my thing. It's my problem. I understand. Someday I may improve in the game or not. We'll see. But hey, so yeah, no, I don't know. I like I said, I did not think I even paid attention to. I don't think I even paid attention to what I needed to get the tokens. So hopefully I did get them. The question is, did I? 1:15.620. All right, is that a good time or no? No clue. Position 8200, and did I get my tokens? Yes, I did. Oh, I just needed to get some shockwaves. All right. I feel like I can probably improve this time by a little bit. I mean, the speed trick that I did was pretty good, so I don't know. Yeah, that landed me on 10% already. So 1:15.620. Let's see if I can improve that a tiny little bit. But yeah, so if you have any other suggestions, says, hey, DBT, why don't you cover this? If it's in my possibility to do so, yeah, I might as well cover it, right? So do let me know what would you like to see here. Look, I like doing my multiplayer test of cars and whatnot, but I understand that at some point it's like, okay, yeah, I mean, I'm not particularly interested in that car. So still, if you have some suggestions as to what cars to try, I could always go for, you know, the free tries in MP2, and I do that obviously from time to time. But yeah, for example, right now I think the highest free try in MP2, the highest ranked MP try it. The highest free try in MP2 is the Genti Aquilone. And I feel like a lot of people have driven that car, so I don't know that that is super valuable to me, for me to be like, hey, here's me trying the Genti Aquilone. I do have a bunch of other cars that I should be trying anyway. I'm in a bit of a position where I like these videos looking fancy, so I like recording here on the PC version. But the better account that I have with a lot more cars, it's on my Nintendo Switch, but that one looks a little bit worse. Do you guys mind if the videos look a little bit, you know, not as fancy as this? Because hey, remember, the Nintendo Switch is a considerably weak console, so it cannot afford to do amazing graphics. But hey, if you don't mind, yeah, I could do some other test of my garage in my Switch account. I do it from time to time, but you know, I'm always a little bit worried, like, man, maybe this doesn't look up to par. Maybe people are gonna be like, oh, no, that's not good. Oh, didn't I do 116? No, it was 115, 600. So basically I shaved like 300 milliseconds, right? Oh, 666. 3. Interesting. All right, I missed doing this. I don't care. I did not get my, okay. Well, I was just trying to improve the time, all right? I wasn't trying to get to the tokens. Now, really what I want to do is get the tokens, but hey, I improved it a little bit. So yeah, basically what? Advanced like 2,000, like 1,500 positions or so. So, all right, good enough. I will continue doing these races at another point to get my tokens. There's still a couple of days left. Just don't want to do the same race over and over in this video. And since we're already doing some races with some random cars, might as well make a little bit of progress here on the Pagani Imola special event, because hey, I want to drive this car. I have the opportunity. I just need to do some perfect nitros and jumps. We'll be fine. I'm not really expecting to unlock this car in this special event. I don't even have the cars, but you know, I'll get whatever tokens and whatever, and it's an opportunity for me to drive the Imola, which is one of my favorite looking Paganis, so might as well. So perfect nitros and what? Whatever, it'll be fine. So yeah, I don't know. On my Nintendo Switch account, I do have the Imola like at 4 stars, I believe. So in there, I am definitely looking forward to starting up this car. As much as I can. I might even spend some tokens precisely in seeing maybe I'll consider taking it to the 6 star, because I really like this car, both in terms of looks and also in the performance. So yeah, that would be a pretty cool car of Class A to have. Though in the Nintendo Switch, now for real C's, next week I think is when the Unleashed for the SC63 is gonna happen. So I'm gonna have to spend a bunch of tokens over there. So that is why I'm not like, you know, thinking like, oh yeah, I'm gonna spend a lot in the Imola. No, I'm gonna focus first on getting my SC63, and then I will consider spending tokens in the Imola. But depending on how many I have to spend on my Lambo, I may or may not do this one at all. I mean, I'll do whatever, I'll make as much progress as I can in the special event and get all the blueprints that I can. I may even venture to take the car to the 5th star. You know, the 6 stars. I don't know how many blueprints it needs, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's like 70 blueprints to get, or 69 blueprints, because that's what they love to do. Like 69 blueprints or something to get to the 6th star, and you know, that's gonna require a lot of tokens. So I don't know, I'll think about it. I did enough perfect nitros, didn't I? I'm pretty sure that I did. Yes, I did. Lovely stuff. And I got my, yes, I did. I honestly haven't even counted how many blueprints you can get, or how many blueprints I would be able to get in this account, but yeah, I'm not gonna get there. And while I do have a bunch of tokens in this account as well, 46,000 that I've been saving for a very, very, very long time, you know, I'm still saving them for anything else that comes that is Lamborghini related. So there you have it. That was the video a little bit covering the TLEs and whatnot, because again, it's a part of the game that I don't really cover much in the videos. Let me know in the comments if you're enjoying this type of somewhat shorter videos that I've been doing lately. I don't know if you've noticed, but you know, I've been trying to make them a little bit shorter, a little bit more focused on the races. Obviously, there's still a ton of yapping because that's how DBT does, but hey, let me know what you think about that, and if there's something else that you would like me to cover. I still want to continue doing my road to Elite, trying to get to Elite in multiplayer, and that's why right now I jumped into a multiplayer race, because hey, why not? But I'm only in Silver over here, because again, I don't tend to play necessarily a lot of multiplayer, so first I need to rank up to where it gets competitive, and then I will continue making videos over there. So yes, expect some more of that as well. Just don't want it to be the only focus of the type of videos that I do over here on the channel for the game. So again, for like the 5th time in this video that I'm asking, let me know what you think. What would you like me to cover in that type of videos? But for now, that's where I'm gonna leave it. Once again, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and all of that good stuff. And I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.